Yo, what's up, guys? I had the pain of having to witness this video right here that I'm gonna show you guys. Before I show you it, it's painful. It's actually crazy that shit like this is going on in the world. But instead of explaining it, I'm just gonna play it and then let's talk about it. I feel so bad for him. You know, imagine being a man that literally has no self respect. Imagine being someone that has zero respect for himself to the point where you decide to tattoo the face of your crush on your arm. How the fuck is this even happening? How do you sink that low as a man? How do you sleep at night knowing you have a tattoo of the girl you're crushing on, but she's never gonna let you hit? How do you sleep at night knowing that? What is wrong with you? He's never gonna be able to get that out of from his arm. You know, he's never going to get rid of that tattoo unless he goes through laser, laser removal. That's like fucking 10-20 sessions. And it's very fucking expensive. What is wrong with this guy? And all he is to her is a friend. You know, he's just a friend. She doesn't respect him. She's not attracted to him. Now imagine being this desperate for a woman, some pussy. Like a woman is irreplaceable. Bro, unbelievable, man. I mean, she's very attractive, so she's probably way out of his league. Why doesn't he look for someone within his league? Why simp so hard knowing you're not going to get any pussy by someone that's way out of your league? To the point where you decide to tattoo her face on your arm. What happens when he grows older a few years later and he decides, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to try to pursue a relationship because this chick is not going to give me anything and it's very apparent. And his next date or his potential future partner sees that he has another woman tattooed on his arm. She's going to be like, who the fuck is that? Why do you have another woman tattooed on your arm? That's going to be a huge turnoff. Oh, I'm in love with this chick that I couldn't get, but I'll just settle for you as my second option. I hope that's fine by you. She's not going to take it. It's going to be weird as hell. Oh, fuck that shit. Bro, this is so weird. Even the comments are brutal, man. They're fucking insane. Getting a tattoo knowing damn well she's not letting you hit is clown behavior. It absolutely is. I feel sorry for this dude, but at the same time, I don't. I think he's beyond pathetic, and he needs a big reality check because she's not gonna let him hit. It's not gonna happen. It's out of this world. I feel so sorry for all his future girlfriends, if he's even gonna land future girlfriends. But if he does, the first thing they're gonna notice, or one of the first things, especially when they get to the naughty part, is her face on his arm, which is the weirdest thing. All bro got was a hug. He's definitely, I saw a comment, if where's my hug was a person. He's definitely that kind of person. You could see that he initiated the hug. He showed her the tattoo. I think he felt very special at that moment because he got a lot of her attention. He got her looking at him. He got her looking at him for a longer period of time. We're talking like a few seconds, maybe a couple of minutes of attention. She even started filming him, and then he initiated the hug. She didn't hug him like willingly. Well, she was willing, of course, but he initiated the hug. So he didn't even get a hug that was initiated by her. Imagine being this much of a simp. And she's never gonna let him hit. Like, he's always gonna be stuck in that friend zone, and he's always gonna hope. Bro, just rip the band-aid off. Stop being her friend. Like, there's no use for a man being friends with a woman he's attracted to. If you're a man and you're attracted to another woman and she's not letting you hit, but you're just friends, don't be friends with her, because it's very clear what you want. You want to have sex with her, but she does not want to have sex with you. And a woman that does not want to have sex with a man, 99% of the time, she's not going to have sex with that man. It's never going to happen. A decade later, 2 decades later, it's not going to happen. Like, I don't get men that simp for a woman. They're stuck in the friend zone and they keep being stuck in the friend zone for years. And they hope that maybe someday she's going to change her mind. Maybe someday she'll let me hit. It's not going to happen. If a woman wants to have sex with you, you would have known from the moment you met her, or from the day you met her, you would have known her intentions. Is she attracted to you? Does she respect you? If it goes that far, years, well, I don't know if they've known each other for years, but I'm going to go ahead and assume they've known each other for at least a year or so. But it's like, why don't men get this? Like, I'm a man and I get it, and I've never been friend zoned. How is it that men out there do not understand this? Or is it that they understand it, but they keep living in denial because they're intoxicated by the attention of a woman they're attracted to? Like, if you're attracted to a woman and she starts treating you like a friend, and you know from the very beginning you're never gonna have sex with this woman, bro, just let it go. Leave her be. Don't be friends with her. You shouldn't hang out with her. Like, it's very strange. Why do men do this? I don't get it. You know, they're just shooting themselves in the foot. Don't do it. Have some respect for yourself. Because men know from the very beginning, they know if a woman is going to have sex with them or not. They know if she is attracted to them or not. They know if there's something more going on than just a friendship. They know. But they live in denial, hoping that one day they're going to get something. But it's not only the men's faults, believe it or not. A lot of these women know that they have these men wrapped around their little finger. They know it. And they like having the attention of a man. Even if they're not attracted to that man, they like the attention. They like the validation. They like the fact that they can call this man. And the crazy thing is, they know this man is in love with me. I can call him in the middle of the night. He's going to reply. He's going to pick me up from wherever I am. They know it. Then there are women that are absolutely delusional, that genuinely think their male friends are friends with them just because they're friends with them. Like, that's not the case. So a lot of these women, they know this guy loves me. He's never going to get my pussy. He's never going to hit ever. And I can take advantage of this. I can get validation by not having to be sexually and romantically involved with a man. I can get the validation because I'm not attracted to this guy, but I still like the validation. So they keep him around. Even when they have a boyfriend, they do so, you know? And most boyfriends these days, most men these days do not have a spine. They let their girlfriends be friends with a guy like this in this video. This motherfucker right here. They let their girlfriends be friends with a guy like this. Thinking, well, she doesn't want him, so it doesn't matter. Well, it does fucking matter. There's another man involved in her life that wants to fuck her. You shouldn't even allow that if you're dating a woman that has a friend that is most likely attracted to her. Because most of the time, men that are friends with women are going to be attracted to them and want to fuck them. However, I'm not going to say male and female relationships, friendships never work. In some cases where the man has zero attraction to that woman, then it can work. And I've had cases where I've, had friendships with some females that I've genuinely not been attracted to. They've not been my type. They've like there's been zero attraction, like no attraction at all. And with these females, you're able to be friends with them. But I remember my younger days, maybe in high school, in middle school and stuff like that, when I was hanging out with a girl in class and I realized I had a crush on her and I realized I found her very attractive. I just stopped hanging out with her. I stopped being around her. Like, of course, you can't avoid them to 100% because you're in the same class. But I minimized my time around her, around these kinds of girls, because I realized, I'm not going to get anything. I realized this at such a young age. And then we have grown-ass men like him that don't realize this. Like, it's insane. So if you're a man watching this and you have a female friend, maybe you've been friends with her for a long time, and you find her very attractive. You hope that one day she's gonna let you in. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna happen. You have to let it go. Just fucking drop it, man. Drop it, have some self-respect, cut the ties. She's gonna check in with you and see where you're at and why you've been so distant. Keep pushing her away, because she knows what she's doing most of the time. She's keeping you around for that free validation without having to be sexually involved and romantically involved. And she knows damn well she's not attracted to you. She's never gonna fuck you, but she still keeps you around because women love validation, especially when it's validation on demand. Getting validation from a guy they friend zoned is the easiest thing in the world. They can call that guy at any time, he's gonna pick up the phone. They can meet him at any time, he's gonna meet up with them. He's gonna shower them with compliments. He's probably gonna buy them shit. So women like this. They like that validation. So it's up to you as a man to have the self-respect and have the strength and realize she's not gonna fuck me. Because if you're friends, you're gonna know, obviously, you are friends and you're only going to be friends. She's not all of a sudden going to change her mind and start being attracted to you. It's not gonna happen. She's attracted to a specific type of guy, and unfortunately, you're not that kind of guy. You're probably the nice guy and you think that's what she likes. Women don't like the nice guy. Let me just tell you straight up. They like dominant guys that are a little mysterious, that don't give them all the attention and validation, so they have to fight for that validation. When women have to fight for validation from a man, she becomes very attracted to him. But when a man gives her validation on demand, she'll never respect him and she will never be attracted to him. And a woman that doesn't respect a man will never fuck him. So again, if you're a man watching this and you find yourself in a similar situation, obviously you're not going to be as down bad as he is. Having her face tattooed on his fucking arm, you're not going to be that down bad, I hope. Because if you are, then I feel sorry for you. But if you are in a similar situation where you have a female friend, you know you're just friends and it's never going to be anything more than that. Have some fucking self-respect. Cut the ties. Stop hanging out with her. Or at least be honest. Tell her, you know what? Like, here's what I feel about you. I am attracted to you. If this is not going to go any further than us being friends, I'm not going to meet up with you anymore. I'm not going to see you anymore. We're not going to be friends. Obviously, that's going to be the harder thing to do. So if you can't do that, if you, like, at least with that, you'll get some closure. But if you can't do that, which is very understandable, just cut her out. Like, she's not special. She really isn't. There are a ton of females out there. Plenty of fish in the sea. Literally billions of them out there. She's not special. So if you don't have the, if you don't have the balls or the mental strength or whatever you want to call it to confess your feelings, who cares? Just, stop hanging out with her. Just push her away. She will get back to you and ask you why you're pushing her away or why you're being distant. Keep doing that until she stops, checking in. It's going to hurt. It's going to be fucking painful. But she's not interested. She's not going to fuck you. Or if you want to keep her in your life, you're going to end up like this dude, hard simping, crying yourself to sleep, and things are never going to change. She's never going to change her mind. So, yeah. Don't get yourself in the friend zone. If you do, cut it off immediately. Don't be in denial. Don't be lying to yourself. Be honest with yourself. You'll know if you're in the friend zone or not. Just cut it out and you'll do yourself a massive favor. But yeah, that was it for me, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.